closer every day. Don't tell me I'm not when I know that I am. Just shut up cause you're in my way. It's the worst but I know the drill. When there's a way, there's a will. You gotta get up.
Hey guys, I have a super quick informal tutorial for you guys today. I'm on my way out to a really big meeting, and I'm going to be doing a really easy neutral look using my American Beauty Duo and Afternoon Tea that I just picked up from Kohl's. So like I said, it's going to be super informal, but I thought maybe a lot of you guys worked in offices like I do, or I work from home, but I'm actually a web designer, graphic designer, and I do a lot of sales. So I go a lot out on calls a lot, and I can't do crazy makeup because I deal with a lot of corporate clients. So I thought if anyone worked in an office, this may be a good look for you guys. So like I said, super informal. Really, really sorry about that. And I'm actually running late, so I'm really going to make this fast, and hopefully you like it and it will be helpful to you. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to turn the camera this way because I'm going to give you a nice view of my shower, because I'm wearing my glasses today, and as you guys remember from my last tutorial, I'm a little blind without glasses on. So I'm starting to prime my eye with FYI, which is a nude kind of flesh tone primer, and I'm using a flesh tone primer instead of the NYX primer because we don't need colors to pop today, especially for this meeting. We're meeting with a referral from one of our existing clients who is a law firm. So for an industry like that, you really want to keep it simple and you don't want to go crazy over the top. Okay, so I'm going to grab my palette from American Beauty, and I'm going to show you guys the colors. They're kind of taupe and satin taupe, and the instructions are use the light one on the lid and the dark one in the crease, and I'm not going to go too crazy. I'm barely going to highlight. I'm taking my Tarte eyeshadow brush. It just looks like this. I'm going to dip it in that beautiful bronzy, taupey, champagne-y shade, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid. This is the first time I'm using this palette, and the color payoff's really great on these shadows. I noticed them when I played with the samples out at Kohl's. I'm actually going to do this, so hopefully you guys can, maybe that'll be better if I just do this down this way and you guys can still see. So I'm getting a little bit of dark, going on a little darker than I had anticipated, but it's still really nice. So I'm just working this all the way up to the crease, windshield wiper motion, because we don't want too much color, because again, you know, this is more of a corporate kind of client. And something I wanted to mention that I hadn't mentioned before is that I think a lot of people get stuck on brushes, and I think, you know, people don't give enough weight to using your fingers. I'm actually going to turn the camera this way. I'm sorry, this is so informal, but I'm in a rush. I think people don't use their fingers enough when they're doing makeup. I think you can absolutely use your ring finger to blend, and if things get a little heavy, use it to clean up. Taking my fluffy brush from Target, and I'm going into that darker color, and I'm going to tap off the excess because there's a lot of color payoff on these, so we're just going to tap it off. And I'm going to go into my crease, and I'm just going to darken it up. These colors work beautifully together. And the reason I'm using a fluffy brush, which is usually a blending brush, is because it gives me a lighter hand, so I'm not getting as much color. So you see how we're getting like a really natural looking, not natural obviously because it doesn't look like I have no makeup on, but it's kind of just me enhanced, which is something I like. And despite my smoky eye videos and the fact that I like to play with color, my day-to-day look is very natural and neutral. So there's that. I really like this. It's kind of, I hope the camera's even picking up. It's so barely there, but I think it's really, really pretty. And then for a highlight, I'm actually just going to go back into that lighter color, tap, tap, and just kind of go underneath my brow with it with my finger. Because I'm going to be using High Beam in just a second to highlight, I don't need a separate highlight color. So now I'm going to do my lashes. I'm going to grab my eyelash curler from e.l.f. Put my glasses back on for that so I can see. Can you guys see? I'm just like reaching into my little thing over here, and I'm going to grab my eyelash curler, because when you're wearing glasses, it's really important to open the eye up, especially when you wear dark rimmed glasses like I do. And you kind of have like no way to open the eye up because the colors kind of close everything down. So I'm just going to curl, and I'm going to curl the other one, and I'm still using my American Beauty little mirror here, so hopefully this will do well with mascara. I guess we'll find out. I'm trying to figure out ways to do videos where I wear my glasses and I can still see. So I'm just going to get some mascara on. I'm using Maybelline's The Falsies, which is one of my favorite mascaras in the whole world. So what I like to do is put a couple of layers on, but I do it in stages, so I actually wait for one layer to dry, or kind of dry, and then I go in and put another one on. So as you notice, I closed my eyes and I just kind of went up. If you're a little nervous about poking yourself in the eye, this is actually kind of a nice way to put on mascara. It works just the same as if you had done it with your open eye. You don't get as close to the lash line, which is okay. So if you're just starting, that's another great way to put on mascara. I'm just doing a little concealer check. Sorry, I'm like holding this in front of the camera. Sorry. So now I'm going to move on to cheeks. I'm grabbing my Hoola bronzer, just a matte bronzer. You can use any one you want. And I'm taking a flat head brush, and I'm just going to do a tiny little bit of contouring. I hope you guys can see the difference. I'm just going to go around here, down to the hollows of my cheeks, and down on the bottom. So keep the apples nice and clean. Don't get crazy in there. What I like about using this brush specifically for bronzer is that because it's flathead, it actually really blends really, really well. And I'm going to be using a new product for my cheeks today. I'm going to be going into my NYX cream blush in Glow, which looks like that. I'm going to just wash my hands off because I do have residual makeup on them. And I don't want to get this product all gunky. So I'm just going to go ahead and put my finger in there, pick up some color. Ooh, that is serious. That's a serious color. And I'm just going to dab this on my cheeks. Ooh, we're getting a lot of color. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So here we're just putting on the apples. I know this looks a little crazy. Just blend it out. So we're just getting, it's actually really pretty, well, glow is a really good word for it. It's a really pretty pink glow. We're going to probably add a little bit more to this side because things are a little uneven. Just work it in your cheeks and push it back. It's actually really pretty. I'm kind of stoked about this product. That's kind of cool. And there we go. So we're getting a nice natural. This is a really super natural look. Like, we're not going crazy at all here with any colors or anything. But again, I think perfect for work, especially if you work in corporate. Just going to take my clear mascara, brush back my brows so nothing's in my face, or nothing's, you know, hanging down or anything. Everything looks nice and tight and put together. Then I'm going to go in and do one more layer of mascara. Then it's going to be highlighting time. So I'm just going to like look into this mirror here and just do one more coat. And I'm going to close my eyes, especially because I'm not using a handheld mirror. So there we go, just a little extra pop. I'm going to give it a second to cool off before I put my glasses back on so it doesn't hit the lens. In the meantime, I'm going to grab my high beam and I'm going to highlight the tops of my cheeks just to kind of balance out that glow. And I think that when you don't use a shimmery blush, as much as I love them, your highlight will stand out just a bit more. So I'm going to take that up and around here, again, just to frame my face. There we go. And if you don't have a highlight color and you want to do a brow highlight, take a little bit of high beam in your finger, like that, and just tap off a little bit here, and then just go right under here with it and just work it in. And it'll act just like a highlight. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. And then just blend in what you put here. And as you guys know, I love this stuff and I feel like I can never have too much of it. So it's cool. Now I'm going to put my glasses on and make sure everything's blended properly. Yep, nice and blended. Eyebrows are up. Nice and bronzed and fabulous. And then I'm going to be using not a bright pink lipstick, but it's definitely a pink, very informal, I'm dropping everything. A very pretty, like, medium toned pink. This is Speed Dial by MAC. I'm not even going to use a lip liner. Just going to pop it on. And we're getting pink, but we're not getting, like, crazy pink. I really love Speed Dial. It's kind of in the middle of a actual, like, bright lip versus, like, a sheer lip. It's really kind of right in the middle. So I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. And I'm super excited. I want to share with you guys. This referral was, like I said, from one of our big clients. It's a law office. I love them. They're actually my favorite client, or one of my favorite clients that we have. I love all my clients equally. Not that any of them are ever going to watch these videos, I'm sure. But we do love them all, and especially this one. So we're on our way to bring them like a whole couple dozen boxes of cookies to say thank you so much and happy Monday. So hopefully they'll like that. So this is my running out to a meeting, natural corporate look. Really simple, 2 shadows, 2 blushes, highlight, lips, mascara, done. Not even using an eyeliner at this point. So hope this was helpful to you. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you next time.